Before television, there was radio, but the pictures were in the mind.
As a high school student, Ray Durkee wanted to become either a commercial airline pilot or a disc jockey. Being a DJ won out, and in 1956, a 34-year broadcasting career was born. After working on air in his hometown of Aberdeen, South Dakota, in 1958, he moved to KQDI in Bismarck, North Dakota, where he became program director.
Music by the George Garabedian Players, wrapping up this particular portion of Cutie's Music Always on this bright, beautiful blue Monday morning.
He sent air checks out to secure a better paying job in a more prestigious market and landed at KOSI in Denver in 1959.
Listen to radio the happiest way on Fun Loving KTLN.
In 1960, he joined KTLN, where he was music director in addition to his 3 to 6 p.m. air shift. One Saturday, he forgot to bring his key to the cabinet where the newest music was filed. Unable to play the current hits, he scoured the station and found old records. He filled his shift with these oldies, and the audience responded. The Golden Gassers show, featuring million-selling records from 1955 to 1960, was born. This specialty show was a sign of things to come for Durkee. In 1961, he moved to KTLN's sister station in Phoenix, KRIZ, as program director and morning man. He even recorded a novelty record released nationwide.
A documentary of Russia's first man into space, as it happened that day in Russia.
A year later, he'd returned to KTLN at his family's request. When KTLN went all talk, Ray hosted the midday show, At Your Service. He would have rather been playing records. KTLN did allow him to become a pilot, bartering ad time for pilot's training. He soon flew above Denver, doing traffic reports for the station. In 1969, he moved to KLZ in Denver, where he spent the next 3 years hosting The Ray Durkee Show. It was while he was on KLZ that KHOW program director Hal Moore took interest in his work.
He just sounded like a midday guy to me. He sounded like, kind of person that had a lot of knowledge about the music, but he wasn't too harsh, He's very mellow. So I called him over at KOSI and told him I'd like to talk to him. He said, I just love the station, KHOW. He said, I think you guys are doing a great job. But people at KOSI have sure been nice to me. The next day he called me and he said, we've talked it over, but I don't think I can pass it up.
In addition to their weekday shift, every jock did a weekend shift. He approached Hal with an idea.
He said, I've saved a lot of clips. I've got a lot of tapes and stuff. He said, I just think that I could put something together that would be just more than music. I said, well, sure, give it a try, He started putting that show together, and it evolved into Sunday at the Memories, and it was amazing.
Sunday at the Memories, Ray Durkee, KHOW.
Hi, this is Ray Durkee, good friends. If you've been following Sunday at the Memories, I've been doing charts the past few weeks. This week, 1963. Top 25 songs. A presidential news conference from the very same year.
Sunday at the Memories aired on KHOW every Sunday between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Sunday at the Memories was a ratings winner, even rivaling Broncos coverage on crosstown KOA.
He just had an encyclopedic memory for this kind of thing, and he loved it so much. And this is back before YouTube and Wikipedia, his knowledge, his mind was so packed with knowledge about the music and the artists, and he would tie it in, obviously, with current events or different things.
How about that? Mr. Johnny Cash started cranking out the hits way back there in 1956, and it would not be until 1969 that Mr. Cash would finally get a real million seller. It's his only one. It's called Boy Named Sue.
I don't know where he got all that stuff.
In 1976, Ray began syndicating Sunday at the Memories while still doing his weekly KHOW show on a handful of stations in the Midwest. For the next 15 years, Sunday at the Memories aired across the United States and even in Guam. At its high point, the show was heard on over 100 stations. Ray retired in 1990. In 2009, Ray passed away at his home in Bismarck. He left an archive of 1,500 plus hours of Sunday at the Memories programming. 6 years after his death and 43 years after it debuted, Sunday at the Memories returned to the air in Denver on Cruisin' 950.
He just had that good kind of mellow, knowledgeable voice, real easy to listen to, you know, but so entertaining. And to have a person like Ray Durkee, who was so solid, never any problems, never complained, always on time, always well prepared. It was really a joy to have him.
For his outstanding contributions to radio broadcasting, the Broadcast Pioneers of Colorado are proud to honor Ray Durkee as a 2015 inductee to the BPC Hall of Fame.